There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talk about podcast and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and the efforts are rest. The project is giving us here the premise of them. The work with my life without fear.
I lyrical
Master.
Clear police who make you I can't ask Sktv-Lib. Say my journey, Tina can ask my yamu. And he's a no money, and Muaye yo. And he love
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Cause you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Monitor people who waiting to sell. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving a real and the premise from best. To work with my life without fear. From Grandfather Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chile, from Grand Crew, Bombing, Cape Mount, Montserrat, San to Backwater, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa.
Campaign for Joseph Baka and not Joseph Baka. What you say? We are here because we are hearing here. The hearing, you know, we send for the people that call themselves junta to come here to give reason to the court while they take respecting all the laws.
Who are you referring to?
I'm referring to Joseph Baka that didn't win at the ballot box. You know, Joseph Baka is a junta. Only junta can suspend the constitution of the country. And Joseph Baka has become a serious embarrassment. Our what they will see him on that shit when he feels that they go against him. So, all the way to the court.
So, we expect the State of the Nation address on
I will
Monday.
be to the State of the Nation.
But your police are saying
The police are saying they will be boycotting the State of the
I
Nation.
will be there. They play for everybody now. And I State of the Nation.
What's the mission there?
My mission.
And we sincerely apologize. We are facing some technical glitches. What? Well, first, let me see. We still have to play that with you, but what's the way to say the person good evening? Let me see. What's the way to say the pleasant good evening to all of you? Yes, let's share the show first. I know you want to hear out of the latest, out of the happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. on today. I think it's going to be in all over black, right? Have big on that. We are seeing some movement, some happening about some of our brothers and sisters who are also, moving some of their and so forth. So today is Friday, folks. Today is Friday. Wonderful. If some brother can say what? Where will they pay the be, right? Or will they pay the be on Friday? Look, those of you who are the Rastafari, right? Yeah, when you are Rastafari and you understand so many songs coming from you guys, all their music, they are all inspiring, important, and they're just so good, for the listening ear, nothing there that insulting you. The only thing is that the truth, the truth can hurt, right? So, folks, today Friday, wonderful Friday, share the show. What the country, yeah, they are playing a video and that's on the position. Let me see. Yeah, someone said I'm not clear. Okay, so we said doing adjustment though. Give me the feedback. Give me any feedback. Tell me now everything like when you and tell me yes. All right, good. So wonderful. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, something is happening. We having double. When when you talk about double dipping, this country is indeed interesting. So, Kabin, let me see how best to do the adjustment from this video. Then we will go back. We're having some play by play. So many things happening, and but anyway, double dipping is money internet stuff. So don't get vexed. Something can happen. No double dipping on the Friday. What a wonderful Friday! So many things to talk about, so many things, social issues. Architects told us they are saying that much better, but let me
Here,
just take this break first,
they
then
hear
we
it.
will be
We
right back.
send for the people that call themselves junta to come here to give reason to the court while they disrespecting all the laws.
Who are you referring to as
I'm referring to Joseph Baga that didn't win by the ballot pass. Joseph Baga is a junta. Only junta can suspend the constitution of the country. And Joseph Baga has become a serious embarrassment. Our one day we just see him on that shit when he feels that they go against him. So, all the way to the court.
Honorable Yaga Koluba, so we expect the State of the Nation address on
I will be
Monday.
to the state of the nation.
Well, police are saying
The
that
police
it's
are saying they will be
not
bombarding the
public.
State of the
I
Nation.
will be there. They play for everybody now. And I still like this, yo.
What's the mission there?
My mission there to go. I'm a lawmaker.
So will
You want to take the cap from the bear so soon? When we reach there, we'll know what's going on.
so you allow Roger to preside on the State of the
Bossman,
Nation?
can you wait for the state of nation? Huh? You have to wait for the state of nation.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your 1 year today.
My
Where are
man
your
will
police?
come in there. Number one, be lawmaker.
Although Musa Hassan Pereira is not here.
This all of the country will be. We are in a group, and even one person come to represent the group. That means the group is represented. So.
All right, all right, all right. So yes, I think all is well now from our end here. On the Friday, the 24th. Yes, today's Friday, having to be the 24th of January, the first month in the year 2025. So many things happening, so many things ongoing. But please, let's share the show, folks. Sekou will be joining us very, very soon. And Monk, let me see. Let me see how best to send the link to Monk. Monk will be joining us too also on the show. Like as always saying that for now, Steve will not be with us. For a matter of fact, on tonight, yes, will be the wakekeeping of the our Oma or Steve mom who passed off sometime in this month. So hopefully this Friday will be the wakekeeping, and hopefully on tomorrow, by God's grace, tomorrow will be the burial ceremony. So those of you always reaching out, please reach out to Steve, and that's the best thing to do when people are in their sad time. You reach out to them when they in their all the time people in. You just reach out to people. Don't only reach out to people when you want things for them, because you know some of us are how we look. When we want things from people, I tell we call them. Mhm. And that's true though. When we want things from people, at the time we know people. We want information, we want some other number, we want for people to do things for us, that's the time we call them. People will call you just because they want to use you, but they will not call you just to appreciate you and to be in sympathy with you. No. So that's the life we live. That's the kind of society we found ourselves in. So again, folks, so many the social news. Today's Friday. Today maybe until when until when Seku and more come on. We'll just bring some of the latest happening. Then from there we'll move on with few discussion on to the most of the things today that we'll be looking will be like, for example, the the little girl that passed off sometime, I think last evening or last night or day before yesterday night, and that information surfaced on the internet. Later, injured we are right, yes, indeed. Then also one of the footballer, uh, Amara Kamara, right? Yeah, is that Amara Kamara? Okay, yes, I think yes, Amara Kamara. Then which one? Then we look at two social news. The one of our brother Anthony, who posted, I think last evening or sometime this morning, who said that they're taking care of a little girl for nearly 14 years now, who claimed to be his daughter. But unfortunately, when they went for the DNA test, and the DNA test proved negative, and that sparked a lot of debates. People have their own saying on that. People want to know exactly what's going on. Others are saying he should let it go. Others saying I think he should the lady should pay for all of the expensive and so on. So these things, this afternoon will be looking. Then the last but not the least is the latest one now on the social media that is making airwave. When it comes to the latest news about the late Samuel Kayando. Yeah, so the late Samuel Kayando, quote unquote son, that surfaced on the internet, who will play. So these are things that we'll be talking about today for me, from my end there. Like I said, me, I've been looking at four major issues. Two issues have to do with deaths, of young people. The other one, a footballer who died just because the 45,000 girl. I think you were seeing there on the social media. They not get another. Yeah, man. I want to party to that to admit. So information coming saying that they not get another 45,000. Look, so anytime when we're voting for people, let's vote for 45 because we are voting for 45,000. So no need for me now. I can't hear my head anymore about Liberian politicians because I know now that it is clear. It is now clear that the politicians are the problem. You go up, you come down. It is not clear. Where the people are suffering, the politicians are enjoying. So let's move. Please share the show, people. Share the show. Share the show to all of your groups that you're part of. Yes, indeed. Share the show so that other people can also follow us on this beautiful Friday. And please, I think you can see our cash app. Those of you who always chipping in, let me tell you, that's what we do, easy. Some of you I know use it. Some of you call me behind and say, maybe, oh, how you managing? Maybe the way the government doing it this, the way the people they are doing it. And just listen to one, but you get called by Junta. So people like maybe and not easy. But God be God. God is there. So who they? He say well. Well, Alexandra Boniface say, he said the man that will pregnant my wife. Thank you for another child. You are not the father. You only don't know. Well, that's it, my brother. Provided whether you will even get space for that. So people, let's share the show a little bit until at least we can reach 400 to 500. Then we'll be able now to tell you some of our happening back. But the night receiver, they're going to look. Their life interesting. According to information, the ego now land. The ego now land again. According to information, yeah, man. Why the people not? Yeah, man. They show. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. How can I just feel this? What kind of? I won't feel the. Yeah. So people, let's share the show. Yeah, let me see myself. I'm sharing. So let's share the show, people. The ego now land. The ego now land. Oh. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. You. No, 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 no. Okay, yeah. So to this person who asking me, yeah, my brother asking me a sensitive question. Yeah, we believe we have one of our veteran, Mustafa Makate, yes, is Peter Tobe, one of our veteran who used to work with, I think, Kiss FM before, all of the time, the veterans, they've been around for a very long time. Well, with Truth FM, spent a lot of time with us. In fact, he was managing one of our branch in Nima County. He's the head he was the head in Truth FM Nima. The branch there in Nima County is part of on yesterday and has learned of information that the body have been flown back to Nima County that there were, I think, all of the ceremony will be taking place. So indeed, that's the information, my brother. It's not the Peter Tobe from the court. No, the Peter Tobe from the court far from the Peter Tobe, some names. Now what was saying, so not the Peter Tobe from the court. So the ego now learned to my people going, yeah, yeah, what's up, what's up, what's up? The lawmaker and ego now learn according to information that the men they now receive it again a bucket. So let me move on now. Let's share the show. Myself, I'm sharing, please. Yeah, before Seku come on, before more come on. Let's share the show. Let's reach. We almost 300 now. So let's go, people. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. This country is indeed interesting. Those of you who are always supporting the politicians, according to information they get it again, you're not land though. They're 45,000. Okay, correct. So let me share the show. Myself, I'm sharing. So people, please join me. Let's share. Yeah, share. Ali share, comment. Yeah, comment, like, and share. That would be good. Look, I'm supposed to kill myself. Look, this country interest. And oh yes, our party will have other news from the MDR. This makes MDR youth chair. In fact, the man saying that the Ministry of Labor also having 5 months, 7 months. I don't know. Owing some money, and they should do the needful. They should pay the money. The only library can say, one woman, but you still keeping all the woman things in the house. What kind of country be this? Look, the country, I swear. But let's share, people. Let's share the show. Actually, we will move into our conversation. Yeah, we back. My brother Sidiwan Jabo, all of you, Emmett Hammond. My brother had a bureau there. Happy Friday, man. Emmett Hammond, Esther Clark, Fredericks, Yumutu, Asadu Mesa. Look, madam, I think you got to carry me in Ghana. Madam Mesa. Because right now, let me tell you, there are few countries right now in Africa that are holding on to all of their thing, yeah? Ghana and Nigeria, they try. When it even comes to tradition, yeah, these people, at least, they are trying their best. But yeah, for us, anyway, we will pray it. We will pray it. We will pray it. Oh. This country is interesting. Well, folks, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating birthday. And when you maybe in your sad time, please, we are in line with you, and we send our condolence message or whatever thing that you're going through. When they dismiss you, well, come and join the No Job Society. We people that are in the No Job Society group. Anytime when they dismiss you, you can join them. I'm sharing. So let's keep sharing the show, folks. We have a long time to go, and so many things that we want to talk about. But please, let's share. Comment. I will also recognize few of you. James David, Elena M. Brown. Okay, thank you all of you. James David. Hi, Sktv. Okay, thank you, James. Yeah, all of you. Yeah, some people ego online, so I can be checking because you know be careful. Look, the way some people ego can learn, they love me trust you. 45K, this kind of time. Look, Emmett Hammer, my good friend and brother. I don't know, but Emmett are thinking about something on tomorrow. Yeah. But when the time permit me, there may be incarcerated. Yeah, on tomorrow. Yeah, if the time permit me tomorrow, I'll be incarcerated by the grace of the Almighty. We that believe in the God that we serve, like us here, my brother. We're just living by the grace. Today, the president and the religion, no, I think our Christian community, yeah, today I think there was someone around the ministerial complex? Yeah, and the president, yeah, the president said, the people resources, yeah, God can put you. They feel not able. But so people, so your president, let me move in with, these are just small updates that we'll be giving you. Then we'll move on to what we'll be discussing today. So the president in the Christian, I don't know, said the Christian conference, right? Or the Christian prayer meetings today. And the president said, God be God. Yeah, the president said, the people resources that we're setting over. But I resources today again, the nothing additional 45,000. One will not do anything with the people resources. And I mean, we're talking about that one, your president. God said will get vexed with us. Hey, God be God. So that's why your president was saying today that the resources that we give to them for them to manage and make our lives better. When they don't do anything good with it, God said will get vexed. Thank God now that they know. So also let me give you a little update. We are coming from the Liberia National Police. And let me just use the time also to say thanks to the Liberia National Police. Even though there are a lot of calls. Yeah, look, let the ego learn to on this side. Look, who be this? Who the Tony Spark? Yeah, seriously, man. When the law make that ego they can learn. And when the men ego learn, life. I think you can feel that you live in real life. You know what I mean? So just wake up before you come to and say, just see your phone ringing, or someone message, say what? 45,000. Yeah, they life. Well, that's the life. So you make the ego to learn. Any kind of way you think the ego can learn, well, let the ego learn. For me, let the ego learn any kind of way today. I'll be happy. Because not only the lawmakers' ego will be learning. No. Let the abundant, we're going to be group of people. So let the abundant citizens ego learn. Yes, the abundant citizens. Let our ego learn, because it's frustrating though. When the people that's supposed to take care of you, when they abandon you, in no way. So my people, they will let the abandoned citizen ego learn. We are the abandoned citizen. Let our egos land. So again, folks, good evening and welcome. Today's Friday. T-shirt Friday will come here and we'll bring you a lot of things, bring a lot of news, social news. My brother, don't post anybody figure CD one before the program the people. So the 45K, just put 45, put K. People who will not understand some of these small jargons or these small terminology or so on, they will not understand. Just put 45, put K, and finish. Then we know. So on today, the Liberia National Police has, with immediate effect, dismissed one officer and suspended two officers, two other officers following an investigation by their professional standards. division into their involvement in acts of corruption, abuse of authority, and neglect of duty. I hope my minute to shout depot. I hope you're following me this evening, and I hope that you people listening to me this evening. So again, the Liberia National Police, or the NMP, has with immediate effect dismissed one officer and suspended 2 others following an investigation by the Professional Standards Division into their involvement in acts of corruption, abuse of authority, and neglect of duty. The investigation was triggered by an encounter between the Inspector General of Police, Honorable Gregory O. Deyukoma, and the NMP Highway Patrol Team in Bon County on January 17, 2025. And that news came up. We told all of you that indeed some of our police officers, even though we agree that they are low salaries, there are no good care or maybe attention being given them, but some of them were crossing their bound. Some of them was like broad day, or someone would say robbing the people, broad daylight, or they are coming up, stealing from the people in the name of they are working. So on today, 1 person was dismissed and 2 were suspended. So including Sergeant Musa V. Sharif, you take the man ID number. Your who is money president, but then somebody can arrest you. You don't even ask for ID card. Anybody now and then a police officer, the person in T-shirt, they are police officer. No, let the person show you their identity card or their ID card. Any police officer who will go arrest you and the person can show ID card. Man, dear. I'm talking about any kind of crime. You commit, you see people will coming for you, then you say no, they go, no. When you commit crime, you somebody bad crimes, you're already guilty. Nobody coming go show you ID card, you are arrested straight. But where there are minor crimes, minor cases. So Sergeant Musa V. Sharif ID number 2248. Okay, Monk is here. Oh, I'm not going to waste my brother Monk. Correct. Yeah, hello, my people. Monk, where's my brother? Good evening.
What's up, Big Bone, and what's up to the listening crew of SKTV? Mom, where's your bicycle? He's supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here today. I told you guys my schedule already.
Yeah. Segu setting up. Segu so me joining me. Yeah, myself chatting.
Okay.
So me joining me
Yeah.
very soon.
I came to perform on duty today. It's Friday, so just to remind our folks, you know what we're doing SKTV. You got to keep the lights on to keep the show going. Our fiduciary responsibility. And today is Friday, so I was like, you know what? Let me just show up. I don't know if I'm going to end the show, but at least just to remind our folks, they catch up themselves. No more
Ali,
is
are
there.
you showing us Ali? Even
Yeah.
that's just so magnificent because the lawmakers ego can be dropping, then our owner dropping. No.
Yeah, our own ego can drop. We're not interested in the ego. We just want to keep the lights on. For them, they can wait for the ego and they can pull their ears and put earrings in it. For us, we don't need to pull our ears. But anyway, that's it, baby. Continue saying what I mean. Continue doing what
Yes,
you
so let me
do.
just read out
I
this
just want to
police
remind our folks.
release quickly. Then you go back to your people and also tell us exactly some of the happening that you observed during the day. So again, Sergeant Musa V. Sherry ID number 2248 as the team leader. In fact, he's the one head the team that was to that pulled the checkpoint on the highway there, or Bon Highway, Bon County Highway. So Sergeant Musa V. Sharif, ID number 2248 as the team leader. Sergeant Sharif has been dismissed with immediate effect. He was found guilty of corruption, neglect of duties here. You know, all the police officers that will be arresting you back to back, some of you, the motorcyclists, they just going up and down arresting people. They neglect their duty. So they say neglect of duty and misconduct as outlined in the administrative instruction or the AR. And on the AR you can use, so some of you will have written through AR. on discipline and professional standards. Then they go back. Number 2, Patrol Julius Reeves, ID number 6613. Again, Patrol Julius Reeves, ID number 17733. A PSU officer, Patrol Reeves, has been suspended for 4 months without salary for participating in an unethical behavior, including neglect of duty and misconduct. So they go to number 3, Patrol Erasmus K. Jala, ID number 6613. The driver, thank God, he's the driver. So Patrol Jala has been suspended for 3 months without salary for his involvement in unethical behavior. These officers are required to turn over all government of Liberia GOL properties in their possessions, including uniforms, shoes, belts, and badges, to the Human Resource Division of the Liberia National Police. Then, to conclude, accordingly, the amount of 36,000 that the money that they.
Melbourne, which article are you reading? Hello? Melbourne? I think something happened with Melbourne. I can't get a response. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, can I get a thumbs up, please, if you can hear me? I think Melbourne is off temporarily. I guess the internet connection thing, some glitch somewhere. What's going on? Oh, okay. Someone is saying yes. So I guess you guys can hear me. I think Melbourne will get back on the show. I'm not. I didn't follow that particular topic or that particular article Melbourne is reading, so we are not. I'm not going to talk on that. I have no idea what's going on. I wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. I guess you're up to remind our folks yes about Friday. But I think we'll do a show on Monday concerning because we had explained, but we kind of changed it because I had some engagement. I think it was Thursday about this issue of our wages, and we told people all the time you got to give people better wages if you want to get the best out of your employee in any organization, whether it's in the business or in the public sector. You got to pay people a living wage. That's how you will get the best because your compensation alone will kind of motivate you to even do your job. But in the case of our country, you are paying your police officer that will leave his family, go to the checkpoint at night or throughout the day. Who do you think they are going to harass if they cannot get a decent pay? They're going to harass the motorists. They're going to abandon their post. They must survive. Look, whether you like it or not, survival is the first instinct of a human being. Once you are alive, you must find a way to survive. I'm not here to endorse corruption, but I know that before you can get the best out of people from executing their duties and functions, you must first get them a living wage. That's one thing that I know. So it's not only restricted to law enforcement, but people that work in other basic services like law enforcement officer, police, firefighter, nurses. These people should be paid handsomely. I'm not saying it should be among the highest pay in the world because that's when the market is going to determine the price as to where you get paid and the kind of a value you contribute to society. But the basic salary, and some people say, oh, we will go back to the 2015 minimum wage bill or minimum wage law and look at the present day reality. If you can survive on $100 or $150 in today's environment, looking at the cost of living, looking at the inflation, your transportation alone, because you having job, it's almost like you cannot even separate yourself from people without job. Then why is the essence of you having a job in the first place? Even though I understand the person say, oh, you just gotta do what you gotta do because you can just sit home. Okay, yes, I understand you cannot just sit home. But if I'm going to be doing something extra to dig into my pocket just to transfer myself to go to work, then I don't think it's worth having a job. Because at the end of the day, the reason you go to work is to get paid to take care of yourself. So the question is, why would you want to be spending extra money just to get to work? I'm yet to understand that, but that's like real for you. Mr. Karen, welcome to the show. Let me stop there for now.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. How you doing? And
Doing great.
how's Melbourne? I thought Melbourne was on for a second.
Maybe I was on, I think some glitch, maybe internet connection because he just left abruptly. I guess it was something technical. Yep.
All right. Hopefully he will come back. But yes, I want to take this time to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you watching or listening. Hopefully the radio will come back on. Yeah, but today is Friday, the 24th of January. Man, time can fly, man. So we're already going toward the end of this month. So we have already eaten the first month of the year 2025. Wow. We are even yet to get used to saying 2025. Then before you look, the time already, going so fast. Yeah, but Monk, a lot is going on in our country.
Oh yeah.
A whole lot going on. And politics, we never shy away from politics in Liberia. But sometimes we need to focus on how we can solve some of the political problems in the country, because the politics will always be there. And if we all sit by and do nothing, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, we'll meet ourselves in the future, in the same position. No hay, no tea, as we say in Liberia. Melbourne, my man, what's going on? How are you?
I'm a bit confused. How come it's like maybe I was talking about the equal being until the minute they just figure my whole internet. I can't even see anything but we do. Yeah, actually, man, that was just so surprising to me. But I'm good, Mr. Kane. Thank God for life, and I'm grateful for everything. Even though there will always be strong people, the people that will always fight high to overcome the weak one, because we are the weaker people. Because we don't got no strength to fight. We don't got nothing to do. We'll just be here and just be observing. But thank God, I'm doing great, and I have everything. I'm my brother Steve.
Yeah, Steve doing okay. So today I saw Justice Cabinet General speaking after some court process, and I heard him say that the ruling will come down on Monday, and he assured the media and the public that the ruling will be in their favor. What was he talking about, Mabel?
Well, I don't really follow that, but I don't know when was the press conference. Not too long.
Well, this morning, and after him, Yaga Kulba also came and
okay.
spoke.
Oh, okay. All right. I think yes. I think that was the cool, but I just followed a bit. But anyway, I think they were talking about their bill of information that they sent to the court. I think that's what they were talking about, because mind you, they have a bill of information, injunctions, and so forth, so that the court can notify, I think, the election of Speaker Richie Nambekun. So again, we are watching the process, like you are saying. Sometimes we don't just want to jump the gun, but we are watching the process, and I can assure you that we want our Liberians. They want a peaceful nation. They want a country that will be run by rule of law, where even if Mayborn found guilty of certain crimes, let Mayborn be punished for certain time. Because mind you, even those people, like somebody was saying, that one way and the other that went to the White House, right? I think they were jailed for more than 4 years or 4 years plus. And most people, I think, they were punished. So even when they come out now, they will know that yes, indeed, what they did was wrong, and they were punished for that. So I think, in all, Mr. Khan, if I turn over to you, let our leaders be able You can't be the one suffering the people, then you be the one intimidating the people, then you be the one giving the people injustice, then you be the same person to make seize the people from even moving freely. Then you are looking for something that may not be good for the nation or for the country. So I think they had to do better, and thank to the lawyer or to Cabinet Janet, and I hope and pray that everything that they are doing, that will be in the best interest of the country and the law of the land. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mong, I met you on. I don't know whether you have already made an announcement for the Friday, because two people actually already sent something on the cash.
Yeah, I just did not too long ago, like 5 minutes ago.
So that happened before I even came on.
Okay.
Two of the ladies that have always been supporting us, two of them sent $25 each.
Let's do it. Today is Friday, folks. We're in the new year.
I know.
in the first month of the year too. So at least our performance this month will tell how the Christmas will be for the rest of the year. Let's meet our target today, please.
Oh, you know that Muna is following us from Grand Nigeria.
Yeah, I met Muna, man.
Our own Muna from Grand Muna
Yeah,
said,
Muna.
Nigeria.
Yeah, Muna always on my back. I say Muna.
But guess what, Mabon? They're coming back right now. They're coming back. We're working on it.
Great. Wonderful.
Yeah, we're missing that female voice.
Yeah, Muna will be here with us in a very.
Because some people can be, especially most of our females, they can be afraid of talking. When someone on the platform, they don't want to be the same and be talking about. But people like Muna, I think she's brave, strong, and intelligent.
She's very intelligent and she's very outspoken. And she got that voice that some of my guys here say they like Muna voice.
Yeah, I know.
The guy here, I told our followers, and and some of our stakeholders they say they like Muna voice. So we like that.
That's great.
So
before you come out, there were later news coming from the Liberia National Police. I think I was reading out before you come up and before the internet start to.
What was it?
About the Liberia National Police dismissing one person and suspending 2 officers, especially when it comes to the highway patrol. They usually leave from the city, carry some of the police vehicle and park it on the highway and collect money or take money from the drivers and so forth. So I think during the burial of Senator Prince Johnson, or the late, the police RG bombed into one of the checkpoint, and you were able to arrest 3 of them. So the 3 officers, one were dismissed. That means the lead commander was dismissed, and the driver, and that one of the officers, they were suspended for 4 months and 3 months. So that was we're talking before Mark. So now we can move on now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Drastic measures, corrective measure taken against officers or anybody who violates the law is the right thing to do. But I wish other leaders can follow suit. I wish the president is able to dismiss, fire people who, because we can fire people who are out there harassing people, taking $20, $10, $5 from them. Then we are celebrating the one that are stealing millions of dollars. So they're stealing it, but they are very boastful.
According to information, according to information, they are saying that the senators they collect 45,000 today.
Yeah, so we are celebrating real criminals and punishing the little ones. I think everybody should be punished. It should be across the board. But to actually take action on the poor ones that are looking for their daily bread, and the real people, the real criminals are celebrated. I don't know where that coming from, Perhaps Greg will come on trying to work because a lot of things going on in the back. We were told that he was supposed to be replaced if quote unquote the so-called reshuffle ever happened. He's poised to be replaced. Maybe he's trying to work so they can say no, they may be working. So poor police guy, a driver who looking for their daily bread. Labra being like that, saying Joseph Jingin water. Yeah, when I was there, same thing. You
Seriously, you're right.
Yeah. So it has been like that. And those three people, they are not the only people that have been harassing Liberians in that country. Everywhere they've been doing it. And police, the honor men, the lower ranking officers are the ones that are actually being punished. But the BB1 they're stealing money, that even the minister there, that's also ruling. But none of them being questioned any day for anything. And there have been a lot of reasons to open investigation into most of those people, but they don't investigate it. Now the police IG will disguise himself, functional on Mark Vigo to run into the checkpoints. To know it's a good thing, to be honest. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but the reason why these things are not anything to me, you should not stop with the lower people, with the lower man, with the lower guys, poor guys who they're looking for something to eat, whereby the other guys are stealing to buy homes, millions of dollars, to buy car, hundreds of thousands of dollars, $80,000, $40,000, stealing, daylight stealing. And those guys that are collecting money there on the street, all the money they're going to collect the whole month is not even equivalent to some of the money that you're spending on your generator. Those are daylight stealing. Instead of you improving the electricity in the country, wherein and the whole country can benefit, but you are there spending $2,800, $3,800 on your generator when the Liberian police officer barely got $150. What do you expect the policeman? It's a good thing in the eyes of the people, but it's not fair. If you want to institute justice, it should go across the board. Don't cherry pick. Don't engage in selective justice. That's my point. So it's a good thing to do that, but don't stop there. You have the white-collar criminals. Real criminals are there, and you know them. From the president all the way to the lowest minister, they are being stealing from the country. No investigation whatsoever, nothing. But yet, you go after,
the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, the low-hanging fruit like Montpellier that are really looking for their daily bread, and that has been the custom. That has been the MO of Liberian National Police. The modus operandi is to go on the street, stop one or two taxi driver or bus driver or truck driver, get whatever they can get from them. That has been the culture of Liberia.
Yep.
To stop that, you cannot just start with that. You got to start from up. Stop corruption first, because these are lower, act of corruption. But the major act of corruptions are occurring from the upper level. So before you can calm down, if you take care of the big one up there, the trickle-down effect will come on all the way to the least man. Everybody will be scared. But you won't be able to dismiss people there that are looking for their daily bread, and the Liberian has been throughout. Pay them. Pay the Liberian National Police. No police officer in the country should be making anything less than $1,000. At least. Bare minimum. Month is not even week. Other countries, they pay their employee on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Bi-weekly. What do $150 can do for a police officer? Imagine senators or representatives that are doing nothing whatsoever. Just because they were elected, then they are rewarded for being elected. They are not doing anything. Majority of them are not doing anything anyway. Because their job is lawmaking oversight. But they are not doing that. The laws that are there, they are not even, making oversight over the government. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. So, it is unfortunate that we will celebrate people doing small things without reminding them that what they need, about what they need to do in terms of, fighting corruption from the top. But again, we want to encourage everybody to support the platform. Like we said, we are working on bringing all our guys in back even more. We have hopefully next week. We are in the weekend now, so next week we'll have Top FM back on from Grand Gide. And we'll also have Radio Former on, and we are hoping to be on the Truth FM in Nimba County, Saclay, to be specific. So pretty much HKTV will again be heard around the country, everywhere, which is very good. So those things are not happening, out of the blue. There are some costs attached to it, and let's not, play deaf ear to that. Support SKTV whatever way you can, financially, morally. And Mo and Melbourne, we promise that every Friday we're going to talk about our group, the political action group that we talk about here. Thank God, it's been actually growing on a daily basis, thanks to the many administrators been adding good people, the likes of Melbourne and other, been doing very well with that. And we are going to be having our meeting this weekend. And then we'll come out with the way forward. But we want as many people as we can get to be a part of this initiative. Whether you are in Liberia or you are in the diaspora or wheresoever you may find yourself, you are more than welcome to join. And one of the brightest minds in our community, called me today and said that, Seko, this is a good thing, but he thinks we should prioritize the tenure position. He thinks to making sure that the tenure position is cut down, because he believes that will reduce corruption. It will minimize those guys fighting for themselves, because they know if that term is short, they will behave well. The good thing about being a legislator or legislator is you have the opportunity to serve perpetually for your whole life, because you can be elected as many times as the country wants or your constituency wants you. Then now that one, you ain't got no, term limit. You can only run for 1 term or 2 terms, 3 terms. You can be senator today until the day you want to die. If you're doing the right thing, your people will vote for you every time your other term expires. Every time your term expires, people will go and vote for you. They bring you back, provided if you are doing the work for them. Similarly, if you are a member of the House of Representatives, you will be elected as many times as your people want you. But for the fact that our people, if one group come today, the next election cycle, only a few of them will come back. Another election cycle again, we remove the one and another few. So we got to actually get the best people, the right people in there, so they can be elected over and over and over doing the job. In fact, some point like they even think say the whole position being an electoral, officers is about time. Oh, the other person has said 1 turn, 2 turn now. Let him move on and let somebody else try. No, it's not about that. If you're doing the right thing, if you know your job, you're doing your job, you can be elected as many times as possible. But again, the team is working behind the scene. But I've seen most of you people, you'll come on the show, you'll listen to the show, you'll say, count me on. I want to be a part. But you're not even sending your information. All you need to do, reach out to us.
I know.
To anybody who will hide you. Only WhatsApp. If you don't got WhatsApp, download WhatsApp. That's the only way you will know you are a part, because when you are added, information will be shared with you. Decision will be, we're going to be making, you're going to be a part of it. But one thing I want to tell everybody watching here or listening to us, or that will listen later on, if you are added to that group, to that platform, we are not inviting you to come and campaign to us about your party. We are not telling you to come and promulgate the message of the rescue mission or Unity Party or CDC, ANC, whatever C, all the C in the world, whatever party you belong to, that's not what we are inviting you to be a part of. We are not inviting you to come and be promoting Alexander Cummings, George Weah, or Joseph Boakai, or any other political party. We are inviting you to bring your better idea, your brightest idea, towards improving our objectives in terms of how we can go about reducing the tenure position in Liberia, president, to the bare minimum we can get 4 years maybe, representative at least 3 or 2 years, senator at least 4 years, as opposed to 9 years for senator. So we should take our time. We should spend more time working on those things as opposed to doing what we've been doing with no result. You know how long we've been defending our political leaders, campaigning for our political parties, and we'll be in their position forever. And we're going to be here forever. We'll continue to do the same thing. So let's focus on what we can do, what we can bring to the table in terms of idea, in terms of plan that will help us achieve our goal so that Liberia can benefit. So please, that place is not a place for news. Be taking news from all the area and bringing it there. There's not a news sharing play there. We got a lot of platforms that they can use. We got a lot of different Facebook platforms, different WhatsApp platforms everywhere. You can take a news then there, but they play enough for news sharing. No. We want to hear from you directly, you yourself. Idea that you can bring forth to help us improve our plan so we can together change Liberia. I will stop there. Maybe I'm going to take us to the news bulletin.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So more quickly before you come in, let me just inform the team that the news teams, they are saying to me, maybe people should continue, at least with the show. The show is interesting on a Friday. So I want to say thanks to Maka Davis and the team.
Okay.
So they wait their 15 minutes to Sktv.
That's good to know. I mean, we appreciate them. And thanks to Maka. Then Maka Davis will pay fine because I told him to call me. He never called me. He must say, it's cool to settle. So, and that point, you'll not be small for any.
All right. So that more coming. Then maybe we'll transition into another thing. Then we'll do
Yeah.
that.
You know, the idea, like the brother who called you in the back to propose the issue of prioritizing the term limit, I think the term limit is a very popular topic. I don't know the exact time, I mean, in terms of the number of years, but I think it makes sense because the whole idea that you can give a senator 9 years, I mean, you literally put them in the position not to even deliver, just for the length of time. I'm not talking about the ability to do something better for their respective county. I'm just talking about the time frame alone. It make you like you would just take a laid back position or a laid back position because 9 years is almost like a decade of your life. Look at how many young people dying. I keep telling folks the most important currency on this planet is time. Because you can get money back, you cannot get time back. I don't know who would want to be risking 9 years every time to get somebody a position, and you have to wait for another 9 years. You are not even guaranteed that you'll be here tomorrow. Let's talk about 9 years. So you want to make people, you want to put them under pressure, you want to put them under that duress. That when we have given you this position, whether you not perform, at least we are able to replace you in the quickest time possible. Some people say we should give 4 years for law for representative, maybe 5 years for senator. Other people got different idea, but the fact here is that is a very popular idea, and I think it will be the foundation to get the ball rolling on so many different issues. Because if it can catch fire, then it means other idea people are going to gravitate to those ideas. So I think that's a very smart one from the brother who you spoke with in the back, and a lot of people share that same sentiment. And Mr. Connor, you said it right. Our people, and our brother Senior one Jebo just said that what Bush gave us book to read when he was making all the investment in Africa. Because you stone people to death, you handle them like we in prehistoric time. Yet the biggest criminal, the one that are causing the real poverty in your country, you celebrate them, they walk scot free. Matter of fact, you justify their stealing that because they stole and they spend money in the country, so you should give them public offices. We saw it in Magibi County. I don't want to call name, but you know the kind of a senator that I'm talking about. People that are known to be criminal, people that were placed on sanction list. You jump in the street to celebrate them, but yet the one that is just looking for a means to survive, whether he snatched your cell phone, whether they are trying to steal your clothes off the line, whether they are just trying to steal a bicycle, the way how you handle them, and you won't even believe that there's a normal society. It makes no sense whatsoever when you should be putting your anger and your frustration against the people that accept the agenda and the policy for the country. Look at police officer, we here advocating for you. You a police officer in Nigeria. You got, a policeman, a firefighter. Are you guys saying that you cannot form a rally by yourself to march in the street of Moravia to boycott your duty and say, you know what, we demand something better. We want higher salary. The government can afford it. That's why I keep advocating for having decent wages rather than stocking the government payroll with a lot of individuals. Because if you are making $100 or 150, my brother, people say, yeah, they are more people employed, but that's not the essence of you getting a job. The essence as to why you take a job is to be incentivized to do your work and to two to give you a living wage. So you are telling me your police officer over there, you see people stealing in the hundreds of thousands. Their generators and things make more money than you will ever dream of in your entire life. Because if you are making $100 a month or 150, the most you will get in a year is less than $3,000. But that's from a monthly generator expense. And you sit there, you accept it. And people should come here and blow the trumpet all the time and advocate for you while you sit there claiming that you are going to work because you want to survive. How can you survive when your income cannot even take care of you within a 30-day time frame? Like I said, just transportation alone. Do the math. Maybe when you live in the country, I'm not talking
But,
about feeding
but
your family or paying
hmm,
children's school fee. Just the transportation cost alone to go to work. Let's say because I would just do it on a rough estimate to say, okay, you're going to
let me
work
just
5 days
give
a week.
you let
Yes.
me just give you the US rate update. It's 199 as we speak. So I just want to just chip in with that 30 seconds, but go ahead.
So it's not only the rate, I'm just talking about the cost of living, right? The day-to-day expense. If let's say someone living on Bushel Island and he must report to work Central Moravia, I'm talking about the average compensation, I mean the average or taxi fare or what are you going with keke or motorbike. I'm just talking about that basic cost alone for transportation. And when you go to work, you must chew on something. You're a human being, you must eat. You're in the traffic, you're directing traffic. How many hours you will spend on your feet? You gotta buy something and snack, whether it's a piece of cornbread or shortbread or something. I mean, just something to chew on. Because if you can afford going to a restaurant, you don't even make that much to even pay to transfer yourself to work. So I can say you will go to a restaurant to go and eat on a daily basis. You want to eat at home. But the question is, that's how you calculate the basic services when it comes to compensation. That's why I said Monday would delve deep into this whole issue of the decent work bill or the minimum wage law in Liberia as to how they were able to determine that a civil servant should be making $100 or 150 per month. We need to revisit that, and that would be one of the ideas we'll be espousing and pushing on the SKTV with this new pressure group that other people are joining. And there are so many things that we can do. We don't have to wait for an election cycle to do these things. So it's up to our people. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so Melbourne and Monga, just a quick update. The last time I told you guys were only two people, two sisters that sent 25. But now we have two other sisters that have added. One person added 40 and the other person added 25. So 25, and 40, and then 25. So they're all ladies. Where are the gentlemen? Gentlemen, what's going on? The gentlemen don't want to support SKTV today.
Yeah, well, our brothers.
Yeah, everybody, man, everybody. We need everybody to support SKTV. Yeah. So
well, so Mark, yes. So let me begin with our objective, and I think the person that call you, these are things that we keep saying, because if we give these people 4 years, but now then the rescue government they're talking about 2 years, or because people have 4 years or 6 years, so every time so they will use 1 year of our time as a practice. Every time they come, that the government first year, they put 1 year a joke. They take the 1 year, they get all of the fast salaries, they get all of the benefits, everything.
Can you take that pastor number who posted? You want to be part of the process? You put, I think that Labrador number is 0880.
Okay, yeah, I would take. Okay, I think. Okay, yeah, yes.
Yeah, please take his number and add him.
Pastor, okay.
You pastor, you imam, nobody who you somebody who everybody is part of it. So everybody's welcome. Please, everybody, don't limit yourself. This is about Liberia. We have no way, we have no power to change things for you. You have the power to do anything you want to do as Liberians.
So yeah, so please, to all of you, it's WhatsApp number. The number you'll be sending to us, it should be WhatsApp, please, or it should be on WhatsApp, please, because that's the only way that will add you in a group. But if you just send our number to say we should just save it, no, we'll not be calling you. We're gonna get you through the internet. So thank you. Yeah, Steve. Sorry, go ahead.
So I don't know. Today I want to really focus on people supporting us and people being part of the, the group that we have been talking about. But somebody keep pushing me to talk more politics, to talk politics. I got some information to share, but I don't like to share those information.
We can
the whole conversation, and you're not even focused on supporting us. You're not even focused on being part of the group. You're there. You're open, line of attack between pros and cons. People who support the government and people who opposes the government. So it's just kind of like crazy. And I will tell you, politics ain't finished. Especially the country we have. As I speak to you, we have a lot going on. But I think I want to reserve some of this because maybe I'll be available.
Yes.
Tomorrow I'll be available. I don't know. I don't know whether maybe on the radio will not be on the radio, but I'll be on Sunday. I'll be on the show on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do show today, tomorrow, because there are a lot of political things that we want to actually share with our people. There are a lot of information that our people need to know. And the rescue building is shaking because it's now no longer a rescue train. The rescue train is about to collapse. Or if there's a ship, the rescue ship is about to sink. There are a lot of fighting within. Yeah, there are a lot of fighting from within. And if the rescue mission will crumble, it will be definitely starting from within. But we want to encourage all our people. King Ashford, my man, how come you're not there? People like you supposed to be the first people there, my man.
Our jet about to say you took it from my mom. Like, can you ask for you here every day and you don't know you're not part of the group yet?
Yeah, come on, man. You can't do that. You got to be, available because we need all the better minds. We need all the smarter people in the world. That doesn't mean if you're not smart, we don't need you. We need everybody. So, but we need people to come up with different ideas, different plans, different ways of contributing to the upliftment of our country. And this has no limit. We do not have limit to as to how we're going to do this. You can come up with your own plan, your own idea on the way forward. You will be more than happy to aid you. So yeah, maybe the last time we told you that the rescue mission was about to do some shake-up, as they call it. When they don't say the honeymoon period is over, they're going to be a shake-up, they're going to be arrest, they're going to be prosecution, they're going to be this, they're going to be that. They have decided you might maybe doing the so-called SONA, doing the president's address to the nation, you might hear, maybe it will include some major changes, maybe. But they're saying that they shouldn't do it before, the reshuffle shouldn't be done before the president's nation's address. So they are waiting because
but they are sacked.
Yeah,
but they are just making small. Some say they,
yeah, but that one not there. There's small one there, the real one is coming. Even some of the people that are sacking people, some of them may be sacked. Yeah, or maybe replace or move around. Yeah, so we are hearing a lot of names, but tomorrow we'll talk something, man. We'll talk some stuff. Yeah, because LeBron people got to know. LeBron people, deserve to know.
Yeah, they got to know. So to our sister who asking about Steve.
Steve Mother's funeral will be this weekend.
Yes, indeed.
We have talked about it a lot. And to the credit of many of you, some people have been reaching out to Steve directly in terms of support. And most of you have also, some people told me that they have. And we appreciate everybody. So the last time we promised that we're going to do a fundraiser, but for some obvious reason, we decided not to do any public fundraiser for that reason. So those who've been reaching out to us or to Steve, continue to do it. We appreciate it. But for some reason, we decided not to do the public fundraiser for that purpose. But there are people, honestly, that have been reaching out, even with some good, some more than expected from them, individually, directly to Steve, and we appreciate them. So for Sktv, we will always continue to do our, to carry our basket around on Fridays, every Fridays. So maybe are you taking those numbers? Somebody also.
Yeah, someone asking. So I just do it simple for them. So that's the WhatsApp number.
No. Somebody else will send their cash app number, WhatsApp number. So just take it so you can add a little.
Is that Jida? I think Jida more.
Yeah, it's two. I think 3 different library numbers. So I want you to add all of them.
Okay.
Everybody will want to be a part of it. Will take your number. You will be a part of this, and you will not just be a bystander. You will be full-fledged member. Decisions will be made in your presence, and you will participate and give your little 1 or 2 cents to the process. Because this is not going to be something manipulated by anybody or influenced by any political party or political group. This is the Liberian people movement, and it will be carried out by the Liberian people. You can rest assured. In fact, we want, when we ready to form the leadership, structure, we want a lot of female participation. Please, women are very powerful, and they are very loyal, and they can be very passionate when they win to something. So if you got more women in anything, that is likely to survive and to be successful.
Oh, for sure. Women are very committed on the
Women are very committed and very, very serious when they're into something. They can be passionate about it. Even if you look at it, Sktv, no disrespect to the men, but most of a majority of our supporters are
women,
to be honest.
Yeah.
Even when you look at the group that we created for stakeholders, 98% are women. Even though some stakeholders are now they're forgetting about themselves, they're forgetting that we have a commitment, but at least for those who've been around, being committed and being supportive of Sktv, more than 90% are women. So anything we want to do in our country, we want to be successful, trust me. If women are part of it, I can assure you that we'll be successful.
It's bound for success.
Yeah. But if they're not part of it, trust me, we'll not go anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why I encourage our sisters. We discuss this. We want to lead the secretary, or if that would be too hard for you, well, the financial secretary or the treasurer, all they want to be women. Because you guys are the backbone of anything if we want to be successful. And not that we can trust men, and not that men can be trusted, not that men can work. But when it comes to commitment, women are more than men, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I can say, if my brother you want to, slap me in the back later on, that's okay. But it's just a fact. Our mothers, our sisters, our wives, they are the backbone of anything we want to do. We want to be successful. And they are very committed and passionate. So yes, Monk, those numbers that we are seeing over there from here, from the
I'm saying Felicia Gibson, I'm saying one Yapazwa,
yeah, there's another Felicia Gibson too. I want you to take those numbers, Monk, from here.
Yeah, let me jot them down.
Yeah, take the numbers from the
one.
you take that one, the one from Liberia, maybe one can.
Yeah. I already start adding. I think most of them already. Yeah. So
the one from Liberia, maybe you should add the one from here, like Felicia Gibson is a 609 number, so I would take her down.
Yeah, exactly. Take that. So if you're not afraid of showing your number up there, just put it down. We'll take it. If you're afraid, just send it to our inbox because somebody man is sitting down right now looking for my sister's number. So if anybody take the number from you, call them. I want to catch you.
We got it. Oh, we're hustling.
So my people, like I was saying, for me, I support the 4 years because when we move on to 9 years, like for example, people like Senator Dawes, will always apologize after taking 45,000. So it'll just be a waste of time, waste of our energy, waste of our lifetime, and these people will continue to get rich more and that of Mr. Kane, why the people struggle. Let me be frank. Sometimes, like back then before, some of you will get angry and say, no need to support our people because why? Sometimes they think they do, but because the politicians feel that they have the power, so they
you see those Liberia numbers, right?
Oh yeah, I'm taking all the US numbers. King Akbar, all the numbers from overseas that I will add in manually.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe I can take a
number to me. I'll add them definitely for sure.
Yeah. Yes,
So
you
seriously, so the
said
kind of a movement or the kind of a movement are very, very necessary. And I think it's about time that Liberia we got to look at our constitution and change a lot of things. Because look, this thing we're doing to ourselves in the name of we elect the person, supporting this person, quote unquote. We look, Seku or Mr. Kana and other more. It's our life that continue to go backward. Because mind you, when you drive from here, you go to red light. You see the life of our people, you want to grab. Why in this country, red light, there's no holiday? Red light. No holiday, no way for you to free the pass. Just because people think that that's the will of their life. And that's the kind of life that they want to live. And that's the life now that they're used to. So they say every day, from Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Monday, Monday to Sunday, no break. Just because they feel that no jobs, the politicians don't care for them. They only care about their tenure. That's the only time that they know the law. Oh, I guess says yes. The Constitution of Liberia gave me says yes. So they use the same Constitution against the people. And when the people call them, say, come and may report to us. They say, no, we're not here to come here. No report to you. Wait, if my 9 years finish or if my 6 years finish, if you want to vote me out, well, vote me out. So I think when we make this thing like 4 years, maybe senator and senator 5 years, president 4 years, president and other representatives 4 years, I think it will be good. Seriously. So for me, I support this kind of a movement, and I feel Liberians, all of you who honor our voices this Friday evening, please, we are urging you to wake up. This movement is not for any political party.
So maybe,
You have
maybe I just want to make this quick comment. If after that Monk can say something, then I want to also open the line in Liberia early so that we can have time to have conversation after the course. Everything is on the table. You can talk about anything you want to talk about, but believe me, our objective today is this group that we have the group has already been established, but we are still, in the forming stage of the group. Somebody will call it embryonic stage. Maybe we will, graduate from that in a few days. But we want to make sure Liberian people are listening and they are following and they are willing, because this is something that Liberian people actually ask for. We'll talk about it a couple of times, and people say, you know what, we shouldn't sit by and just talk about this. We have to take action. So we are opening the line to Liberians around the world. Do you support the idea of changing the tenure position, the term limit for president? Currently it's 6 years. If you don't agree with 6 years, what do you want? 4 year or 5 year? Representative right now, currently they're getting 6 years. If you don't agree with that, what do you think will be reasonable amount of time for them to be able to work? 4 years or 2 years or 3 years? Senators, they are the biggest elephant in the room. 9 years is not anywhere in the world that I know of. Maybe it's there, but I don't know about it. And they are the looters. They're the major looters of our country. Because we are giving them unchecked power. They are not guarded by anything. They do whatever they want. They take the country money the way they want it. Also, the presidency, and again, let me say this is not unique or limited to Joseph Boakai only. That in Liberia, when you're president, you can do anything you want and go free, so long you're not impeached. If you're impeached, then you can be held accountable. But as long as the president is not impeached, and we have no history of impeaching any president in Liberia in recent time. So are you a part of, or do you want to be a part of this initiative to make sure we change our country collectively? Somebody will say, oh, you're talking, how you're going to do it? The how, the when, will depend on you and myself. We know we can do it in several ways. It could be a ballot initiative that can be placed on the ballot for referendum where people can vote on it, wherein we do create maximum awareness, both on radio and in person, state to state, country to country, district to district, informing our people about the importance of these things. That's why we're not just going to do this thing on the phone. We're not going to do it on the radio. We're not going to do it just on SKTV. We'll do it everywhere, every platform, and we'll do it in person. We'll generate funds. We'll spend the money to make sure we reach out to every length and breadth of our country. If it requires signature, we'll get it. If it requires inciting the people, the constituencies against their lawmakers who will refuse to put this thing into law, we will do it. If it requires also putting up candidates to change those lawmakers who are not for this change, we will do it. So we are not stopping at anything unless we see liberal change. I know we can do it. So let's hear from our people who all are willing to be a part. If there's a good idea, they want to be a part of it, let them feel free to send their information to us, and we'll add them to the WhatsApp group. And we're going to open our membership draft in the future, wherein everybody will be added. And down the line, we'll all make this decision as to how we're going to go about it. But right now, we are making sure we get enough people that are ready, that are passionate, that really, really want to work for a better Liberia. Back to you, Mabel.
Wonderful. 077-285-961. That's the number for you to call this evening. Let me move to the line and take our first caller. To this caller, good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, my dear.
Okay, I'm Sonny Morla calling from Calcutta.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay, today is a day that I'm very happy with your program to be, because you will always talk a lot of holidays, some good, some bad, but today it made me happy that you people talk about for the town, for the president and the senator and the representative. Yes, it's good. Today I'm happy with your program. But those are talking that they want us to make people stand to be short, they have to come down and make us to go from place to place and inform our old people or our young people. But they can be way up there. They everything is talk. So I tell them they to come down.
Oh, Deborah Makanda.
Yeah, we'll come down.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Definitely, we're going to come down.
All right. Thank you. Good point. Actually, they will come down. So this caller, good evening.
Yeah, I'm Isa Kamara, join you from H4 Civil Community, Mozaran.
Yeah, go ahead, Isa.
Yeah, let me thank you and your panelists. You know that what I said, this show is the best social media institution, because we let us see you are very objective, your panels. And let me also appreciate Honorable Yaga Kolba. Honorable Yaga Kolba is the best representative Labrador produce. To the issue, the initiative that you are trying to introduce is very important. But to add to it, for me, I just want the representative 4 years, senator 4 years, president 4 years. Let everybody go the same time and move on at the same time. Because look at the thing I made on serious, they're not doing anything over there is because they feel that someone have 9 years, someone have 6 years. And to the government, my brother, the government is not serious. Now why I always call it international committee to sanction the police director and sanction the justice minister. They got malicious, they are looters, they are dictators, they got in the interest of the people. So for me, we here to move lot. Now what I say, we are not political slave. Nobody should bring a partisan shit in our chat room or maybe whatsoever mean are trying to do. It should be independent. Somehow we are waiting. We are not part of political institution. We are in the interest of elaborate people. Now why you see we are very objective. So everybody like bring a CDC United Party Bennett, they must stay aside.
All right, thank you so much. 4 years according to him. So this caller, good evening. Please, 1 minute. Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, my dear.
I'd like to say good evening to Sekou and to President Monk. Monk is our analyst of the year. We need to give it to Monk for 2024. Liberal problem, and I'm telling you, I bet you, if I get had the power now, go to referendum, make it 4 year each. Representative President, Milbon have said repeatedly, Monk have said repeatedly, the psyche and the mindset of our people. I bet you make it 4 year each. Yeah, they will come out quick. The only thing I will have is that they will not sail on there. But to say, to be accountable and to transform and revive the life of the Liberian people, is not possible. 10 years is not the country problem. The country problem is the psyche and the mindset. President Monk has said it repeatedly.
So then what happened to the politician now? Because the politician, they are using all of these things.
Yeah. The politician are part of the society.
Never. Let him make sure you give other potential. Don't argue with him. Let him talk what he believes.
Okay.
They might even be worse than the one who made 6 years there.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Chairman. So this caller, good evening.
Good evening, Mabel, Sekou, and other President Monk. And each and every council across from under the street light in Washington. Thank you very much for the fascinating discussion this evening. The idea is very much good. It will create what goes with effectiveness of
The land was behind him. You can't hear him.
And that flat rate should be full turn from president up to from president down to the representative. Everyone 4 years. Look at you get president 6 years. You got the 1 year of the United Party have gone free. Nothing they have done. And now I say that this year is going to start working. And looking at the beginning of this year, it's just complete. So we need to really come together as more and that of people are really trying to do, including you, Lincoln, will work all together and ensure that and this particular initiative to work. Because it will create efficiency and that of effectiveness into the governance process of our system. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, people, neighbor, and good evening to Uncle Pizida, and please good evening to Sekou. Welcome, Uncle Sekou. In my next time, is my name for this capabilities and new. And me say a big thanks to you people for that initiative. What you people want to take. I mean, I 100% agree to what you all want to do. I also tell the senator should be pushed to 6 years and representing president to 4 years. And also, I want Uncle for also look at the chief justice, the justice at the Supreme Court, they are turning to it's very long for them. And they are set to can try to represent, they turn into it. At least 4 years, they should work for too.
All right, thank you so much to this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mabel and Sekou with Monk. This is David King, and I do join you from a Spindleton resident. You see, President, we have had this referendum in 2020 to reduce the tenure of the senators and representatives. Senators 6 years, representative 4 years, president 4 years. But when it came to the referendum, you have people that belong. The letter of Nyompi Kanga Lauren, Joseph Boakai, all of them for the opposition community. The lot of voice that were among them were Darius DeLong. At the time, the people called him the Bora voice. They said he was the light. So he told the Liberian people not to vote for any of those propositions that were on the paper. It's a good idea. But are we going to do it? Because this land is very much, the people in this land, they are highly gullible. Our gullibility has led us to so many collateral damage, and we continue to get into it. We haven't learned our senses yet. So we want to say this kind of initiative is a good one. But you say it will be for politics, yeah. Politics cannot go from this kind of thing. People will continue to politicize it. Remember now, they got normal people living, but they got witchcraft out there. They don't want to see other people progressing. So they kind of initiative witchcraft in the country who you call politicians, they can be receiving 45,000 today. All of them for well the chicken shake their own.
All right, thank you so much, Todes Carter. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm calling from Rototown, Sengo FE. Hello?
Yeah, we're listening to you, though. No, yesterday we talking. Hello, yesterday we talking about electrical shock. The people said there were electrical shock. Small more they're going to be fire, but the people went there quickly to intervene, and that problem or that situation was under control. So I think yesterday we talked about that yesterday. All right. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, brother. How you doing?
Well, okay. Thank God for life. Go ahead, my dear.
Yeah, my name is Allison, calling from the Araku community. The issue we have in this place is that the legislature have more power and they almost everything. They are overprotected. Even when they are killing, when they kill somebody, they are overprotected. What we want to see this time around is that they cannot sit and make their own salary and create their own salary structure. What we want to see in that referendum, which we've been thinking about it, their salary, their benefit is so much. They will say, oh, we're not taking money. We're not taking enough money. But if you look at the gas stress they can get in, they got all these avoid selling. They're taking out gas into money and putting it in their pocket. You see what is happening? So our country is derating every time because they simply got our bills. You cannot touch them. You cannot go against them. So those are my views.
All right, thank you. The lawmakers, they have all of the power, but they don't want to use the power whilst they're coming to it. Keep your calls coming 077-285-961. That's the number to call. Be live right here on the Sktv show. We're talking about all of the things in our constitution, to be specific, the tenure position or the turn of our presidents and that of the lawmakers or the representatives, or better say the Senate. So again, keep the calls coming.
So
077-285-961. What's your take? I think that we all, I know that the referendum will be maybe 5. I mean, there are so many things that will be voting for. So I want a high look. So this, yes, go ahead, my dear. Good evening. Yeah, go ahead, my dear. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's good. I want to be part of that organization because I support the full term because our guys just in there eating money. They are not there for us. One person spending 9 years. If they can hit you when you die, they are not there for us. So that 4 year, I want to be part of it. My name is Uli Wamora. I will support it. Anytime you're ready, you come on us.
So
let us begin the presidential term and the legislature. All that tenure should drop. It will be fun for Liberia.
All right, thank you. So we'll call the WhatsApp number also for those of you here in Liberia. Hello, today's caller. Good evening. Yeah, go ahead, my dear. Yeah.
If you try to fight for the rules or the people get what you think, so to me that they get the problem in the country. To be frank, I can't blame the president. He has no power. The president has all the power in running the country. That is you. And if you don't work, you know, it will go along. So what happens?
We can know you, but we're not hearing.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I don't know where you're sitting, but well, yeah, your alarm is a little bit terrible, even though you're saying a lot of good things. Today's caller, good evening.
Hello, how you doing, nigga?
I'm okay, my dear. Thank God for life. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
I know it's the star I come from so clear.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, the issue I'm telling you, I don't know, but I'm not sure maybe SKTV was not on at the time. But what I tell you, what I've done for example, yeah, like when people reject it, the people rejected everything about the referendum. So what they need, I think the thing we should concentrate on now is to install these lawmakers and all public officials' salary are below at least 6,000, maximum 5,000, including benefits and everything. That's the way to go. But the issue of telling you, the people rejected it. So I don't think we should be wasting our time on things. We should be talking about salary. This issue of people taking huge salary. One person taking $20,000, and at the end of the day, ordinary people who elected them, they give them peanuts. There's no. The benefit of the lawmaker is just too much.
All right.
Continue to touch it. Like when people don't want to stand up, they want to stand up for anything. I think that's what we should stand up for. Then you show that it's down to at least 5,000.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. You say we should stand up. The salary will be
You hearing me?
Please move away from your mind. Mr. Kane, if you want to take calls from that end, then you let me know too also.
Yeah, you're not hearing me. It's okay.
Let me see. So this caller, good evening.
They were not hearing me.
Hello. Please move away from your monitor, please. By the time you try to call in, and you give way at least so that we can get you loud and clear. So this caller. Yeah, my dear. Good evening. Go ahead. Okay.
I'm calling from financial management. Interesting what you're saying, but one thing I want to say, you see
It's okay now. That'll be the last one.
Okay, the country, oh, I'm forgetting. But you see, there's a lawyer, the only way we benefit from all the country here, how we put the country back on America. What we do referendum, what we do every, people will not have interest in that thing. People will still be against it. So I will just show the country back on America, let America can see what the country is going to be determined. They are ready to show equally. Because the many exploiting the common people just that I even know what to do. What to talk.
All right, thank you so much. So let me cross over to the team because we have a little time to be able to respond. Yes, so Mr. Kane, another month. I think
can you hear me?
I'm getting you loud and clear.
Yeah, but for some reason when you were taking calls, I talk many times where you're not even hearing me.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry, maybe
okay.
then.
Maybe because you were taking calls, that's why. But it's okay. Just to respond before we can take calls from the diaspora, just to clarify some of the concerns of Liberians calling from Liberia. To the person that talk about President Weah taking this initiative and Liberian people voted for it. That's the reason why we said this is going to be non-partisan group. And this is what we said. Every party, every individual, every partisan, for all the parties, you are welcome. You know, the way Liberia is politically charged, the way Liberia was politically charged at the time, any initiative, when it's coming from a certain government, whether it's in good faith, whether it's good for the country, the notion was George Weah doing it for himself and for the CDC. And you know, in Liberia, our certain government takes any initiative, you do not expect Liberian from other political party to support it because they think that they will be doing injustice to their own party by voting for something that is initiated by the party in power. So they were not looking at it for themselves. They were looking at it that doing it, voting for that referendum, they are voting for Joe Weir, they are voting for something that Joe Weir wants. So they didn't see the need to do it because they look at it from the political lens, thinking that doing this, I'll be doing it at my own detriment. I'll be doing it for George Weah and the CDC. This is why we are doing it from a non-political standpoint, wherein all political parties are part of it. Everybody is part of it. Everybody is important. And anybody can also be ascended to the leadership position of this group. We have no limitation. So to say LeBron rejected it because they felt it was political. They felt it would benefit one political party over the others. So with that mindset, you don't expect people to vote for it or to support it. Beyond that, Joe Weir government was the worst government when it comes to PRO. They didn't do enough education. They didn't do enough outreach. They didn't explain. It was not even their focus point. They just put it on it, thinking that it will be somehow political expedient, and people are going to just rush for it. There were not enough publicity, outreach, or education about it. Some people never even heard about it. So this is different. And Joe Weir may have had some limit or limitations. We are calling for a few things. Either we can reform the entire constitution holistically. I'm pretty sure the idea that president's immunity wherein they go free if they have done anything as president, they go free. I don't think that was included in Joe Weir initiative. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was. So we have a lot of things. And what actually makes this particular group the best way to do it, because we are open to everybody. We are non-political. We're not part of any political party. We are not doing it to benefit any political institution or any political leader. That's why we say we're open. Even Joe Weir won't be part of it, you can register with us and be under the law of this group. Come in, won't be part of it, you can come and register with us. And anything you want to do, you can support it, but you will do it based on the objectives that have been put forth by this group. Not you, not your political party, not your political ideology, not your plan. Somebody say, oh, you say this is not political. No, it's political. It's 100% political. It is a political action group to change the dynamics of politics in Liberia. They will play politics in Liberia. We want to change that. We want to make the politics in a way that it can benefit the people themselves. But the way you're looking right now, it wouldn't benefit the politicians. Making it to look like as if to say the rest of us, the rest of Liberian people, they are slaves to those who were in power. That's not how it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be, the people over there, they are serving the Liberian people. They're supposed to be working for the Liberian people. And everything they do, the first beneficiaries should be Liberian people. Not they and their family and their girlfriends. That's how you're looking right now. And it's not unique. It's not limited to one political party. It's been like that for ages. That is a culture we want to change. There will be a lot of people going to be, skeptical and somehow believing that, okay, they think, yeah, we tried it before, it never worked, but this time around it's going to work. And the reason why it's going to work, because it is an initiative that is driven and will be executed by Liberian citizens themselves, not the politicians. If the politician initiated, it will be politicized. Everybody will take their political posture. At the end of the day, nobody will budge. Everybody will want to stand their ground because every party will feel like accepting or following the initiative established by CDC. Other people will feel like I'm doing it for the CDC. If it's initiated by ANC, people will feel like I'm doing it for ANC. If it's Liberty Party, they will feel like Liberty Party or the other party in the country. But this is citizen movement by the Liberian citizens themselves, both in the diaspora and in Liberia. Some people got a lot of different ideas, different plans, different demands. But we're not going to put all of these demands forward until we unite, we speak in one voice, and we make financial contribution. We ourselves, we have to show the lead. Say, for example, if we say we're going to take on this initiative to reach out to Liberian people to finance the project, let's say our first initial contribution, I say, okay, personally, I will donate $200-300, for example. We'll have other people who will donate towards this process. Let's say, for example, if I get $200, we got 100 people get $200 to this process. You know what? We'll be getting $20,000, $10,000, $20,000 each right off the bat easily. That can help the people back home that are going to be doing the job for us. We're not going to just take the money to throw on people, give it to you, go vote for the person. No, it's not about that. It's about using the money to buy accessory, to transport you, to buy food, to reach out from district to district, from individual to individual, whether the radio station, whether the marketplaces, anywhere we can go. We'll go there, explain to the people, get their information, explain to them. They will say, you know what, I want to be a part of this. It's not meant to promote any political party. No. But again, it doesn't mean political parties and politicians can be a part of it because it's for Liberians. It's for all Liberians. So anybody can come. Anybody can come and be a part of it. As long you are with us, as long you want to see tenure reduction, as long you want to see president giving blank slip, to do whatever they want to do and go free. So long you want to see senator then tenure reduce. There are a lot of things going to be reduced. Somebody will say, you know what? The way you're looking, too many elections in the country, it can be costly. Cut their salary. They don't deserve all the money they're getting.
Simple.
That can help you to create a lot of room for other things. In fact, nobody's supposed to be getting car from government.
After every 3 years.
You are on government assignment. Government assignment, which means if you are, for example, if you are a minister, you're going to work, you use the government car from home to work. After work, you park the car, you get your private car, you can use it in the night, you go to your girlfriend there, or to go anywhere you want to go. Say after 6 p.m., any government car seen on the street, you park it and find out who is in that car, why that car is on the street when the government offices are closed. This thing is very simple. No senator or representative should be getting car or horse or senator or representative not supposed to be getting no car. When you get a job, it's a guarantee that you get a job. The bank then are giving them money right now. Bank then that their salary getting through. They can go over there and get money from those banks with interest and get car for themselves. As their pay coming, those banks, that's how it can happen in America here. When you get a job, they will not give you car. Once you get a job, you see 1 or 2 pay stub, 3 pay, 4 month pay stub. They know they're getting good money. That is enough to take care of you and pay their car. They will give you money to buy a car with interest. You working, now you're getting paid. Why somebody may be getting 15,000 and then you turn around and give beginning car for what? And they kind of radical change that we need in Liberia. That's the only way Liberia will change. So that the representative position will not be so lucrative, so money making in their mind, so that everybody will just be running for look at a position just because they want to make themselves rich and behave as if they're better than people that they're serving. It's not supposed to be like that. But again, we can't talk everything one day. But I can tell you, these changes are necessary in Liberia. And it will change Liberia. It will change the mindset of Liberians. Those who are serving you, they are not your masters, they are not your kings. They are your servants. They're supposed to be serving you in the country. They're not going to like it. But they come here, they live in America. They take all the Google things, they say, you know, the model things in laboratory things are model after America, but they don't practicalize it. They don't do anything. The one that help themselves, they will market that, they will promote that. But the one that help the librarian, the common people, they don't care about it. They don't even talk about those things. They make you feel like they own you. They make you feel like they are your masters, they are your kings. You got to worship them. They are your gods because they give you crops of your own money. Monk, I'll stop there.
Well, I've been following the show and following the comment from the respondents. Our people, you know, Sekou, you know, there are so many ways to skin a cat in politics. And the thing that affects us all, Labrador, is not political. I always say on the show, Labrador problem is not political. But when you to go about it to execute this thing, you got so many options. You could use a referendum, ballot initiative. But the one thing that I would push for as an individual, just looking at doing our own assessment, because you can kill so many birds with one stone, and that one stone will be a total transformation of our constitution. Because you will be able to put, let me just give you a typical example. The legislative impasse that are going on right now. That's a loophole in our law that people have been exploiting. With a constitutional reform, you can put a provision in the law that will compel lawmakers to leave to come back under the gavel of the speaker. You can solve that. So, rather for me, even though we still work, we stay in the formative aspect of this whole process, and like you say, it's non-political, but politics will always play a role. And you just give one example with the way administration, they never saw that thing. They wanted to pin themselves as bank. Matter of fact, not even retroactive. They wanted to create this illusion that, oh, you know what, he for better causes, but we all know that they didn't set it right. The education wasn't there. People wasn't even informed. Matter of fact, more people heard about it after the process than even during the process. So we know what happened in that particular on that particular topic when it comes to the whole issue of 10 limit. But for me, I think, you know, one thing in Labrador, one thing I learned, they get something they call the pain and pleasure threshold. When you are having pleasure, you want to keep going for as long as possible. When you are going through pain, you want to end it as quickly as possible. Our people are the ones going through pain, and the people who are enjoying the resources of the state, they won't want to keep the country that way. That's why they keep giving themselves 9 years. They don't want it to come to an end. So the question is, how do you put this thing to an end? Because the thing that I noticed in Liberian politics, because of the outcome we're getting and because of the progress of the country, a lot of people are throwing in the towel. They have given up, both in the diaspora and on ground. That's why when you have elections like today, the participation rate can be so low that the people who can set out doing elections, they are more than enough to even determine the outcome of the election. But guess what? They think that's the end of the country. They think that there is no hope for tomorrow. And people in the diaspora too are following that trend. They are fed up. Years go by, the country keep disintegrating. It's not making progress. And at a certain point in time, you say, okay, yes, they got reason to. But if we are all going to throw in the towel, then how do you change the same country? So for me, we will support this idea. And I tell people on the show all the time, it starts with your commitment. One thing I know about Liberian, we're not short on ideas. We got professionals all over the country from all walks of life. The one thing that I know we have problem with is consistency and working on a simple idea as a team. We don't work in group. We always like to break apart. And when you break apart, you are not going anywhere further. So I tell people, if you really believe in this thing, you will start on Sktv with a commitment. Now we're talking about bringing people from other counties on the radio. That is cost intensive as well. We want Monan back. We want Lawrence's back. We want to share this idea all over the country. But the first thing, the first commitment, $20 once a month, every Friday, just to make sure we stay on the air and to cover operating costs. If you can make that commitment, then I can say, you know what? Because even if you go for a constitutional reform or something like referendum, it's still require money. People will get on the ground in the various districts, in the various counties. Young people are creating awareness, education. We need lawyers. We need some politicians, people who will write the bill. They ain't know to change the wording in the bill to make it look professional. All these things require resources. But how can you do something big if you're not even committed to the little process? So people got to get committed to the process, yeah, especially on a Friday. They need to show up. We need to put this in together because throwing in the tower is not an option. And I can tell you, the Liberian people believe one more thing that we can make before 2029. If we cannot get it right by 2029, our entire generation will just read that country up because they will believe that there will be no reason to even say keep pushing. because they still believe there is some kind of a hope, but that hope, I think that hope comes with a limit. Second, if we cannot get 2029 right, trust me, man, that will be the end for most people. That one I can guarantee you for sure.
That's right.
That just my little 1 or 2 cents for today
Thank
before
you so much.
closing.
Yes. So since we announced the last time, only one person that we saw, one of the sisters sent Zelle $20. That has been this contribution so forth. But just to clarify to some people who are saying that, oh, what happened? Joia, put on the referendum on 2023 or 2029, 2017, whatever that is. And some of you coming here lying that SKTV kind of push against that. That's a lie. We were never told about anything. We did not even see it. I did not even know about anything that Joia were doing. There were not enough publicity or outreach to market the idea. And a lot of people, actually, those who knew about it, they need to put it because they thought it was political. They were doing it for Joia. They were doing it for the CDC. But this initiative is different. This is by and for the Liberian people, the common people. It's non-political party. It's a political action group, but it's not favoring or for any individual or political party. I want you to get that clear. So people should not come here and discourage other people because it didn't happen under Joia. Joia is on a political party, on a sitting president. That is different. This is different, and this is by the Liberian people, and we encourage everybody, whether you CDC, you ANC, you Unity Party, whatever party you belong to, you are part of this. All you need to do is to reach to us. So definitely we'll bring you in, and everybody will be part of it, and everybody's voice is important. Maybe I'm back to you before we go.
Come to this story of little injured Tiwia. We're getting report that the Liberia National Police has arrested a key suspect in the case involving the late injured Tiwia. Preliminary investigation has revealed that the key suspect and alleged murderer of little injured Tiwia is her boyfriend, Samuel Brown, alias Boy Cracky, who is an upcoming artist that she has been dating for quite a while now. And according to reports, they have been having issues since Angel who informed him that she was pregnant. And based on that, I think there were now the confrontation, the fight, and so forth. And according to him, according to the report, he admitted that indeed he's the one that killed little Angel Weir, but he's not alone. He and other people. So that's the latest news that we're getting from Mark, from that same yesterday that you wanted me to do follow up on. So I think there are more information coming
I tagged you on that story when I saw her body, and people, everything like bro, people love to speculate. So I said, maybe if you got time, please check up and do some background check on that story because it was so gruesome looking at the body. And I don't know for some reason why people believe that they can get take other people's life. It's almost like a normal thing. Growing up in like, bro, maybe people even see a body. Some of us, we didn't even see bodies during the war.
We used to run away from it. Honestly.
I know. Yeah, and these days people just believe that you can take someone else's life with impunity, like with no remorse. I don't know. Like it's a whole different society. I mean, in this present day and age, like I can't even recognize my own country. Trust me, it's a whole different society.
So, Mark and Mr. Cannon, I think tomorrow we'll come back and maybe then we'll chip in on that. But I think that's a very huge tax, like Monk just said. I think because from the response of our people, it's a very huge tax, and we got to do more work, and we got to make sure that we educate our people more and more and remove politics from everything that we'll be doing. So thank you and good night to all of you. And we got to go home now. We already on our time.
Thank you, Mabel, and thank you to Truth FM and the entire team. We appreciate your time. So those of you,
all right, guys.
Yeah,
see you on Monday.
We appreciate your support. Hopefully, we'll be here tomorrow, and make sure if you did not support us today, you can do it tomorrow. But to be honest with you, your support is needed at all times. We appreciate your time, and we love you all. And hopefully, you will be here again for the show. Thank you all, and we appreciate it.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking about podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the club. Calling out people who waiting to sell. Blessing that time and that effort are rest. The brothers giving us here and the parents of them. The welcome and life without fear.
I lyrical
Master.
Play Paris, who make on you. I can't ask it if you been you. Say my journey, Tina can I say my jamo. And he's no money. The more I get you. And you love our money. The more I get you. What is it?
Sktv, the best in Liberia. Sktv, the best in Africa. Sktv, the best in Mama Liberia. Must hold by the lofa and grandmother.
And I didn't ya to money. And I said ya to money. And I can't play ya to